I'm about to show you 6 Pokemon promo cards that are down 21 to 78% from their yearly highs, and I'm personally loading up on every single one. We're talking raw cards between $12 and $53 that are selling in PSA 10s from $375 to $985. It's up to 19 times returns after you include the $25 average grading cost. Let me show you the exact numbers. Here's why now is the time. These aren't random picks. Every card I'm showing you has a proven PSA 10 population under 9,000 slabs, most under 1,000. The market is overcorrected on these promos, and smart money is accumulating while casual collectors panic sell. I'm using the PSA population report and TCG price guide to show you exact gem rates and sold comps. Let's break down each card. Starting with the most accessible entry point, the Umbreon EX with the Prismatic Evolution stamp. It's down, 78% from the highs. But here's what matters. The PSA population is 2,649 out of 7,186 total submissions. It's a 36.8% gem rate. The promo comes from the Prismatic Evolution surprise box. The artwork is clean. Centering issues are minimal based on the population report. At $17 raw and $42 after the grading cost. PSA 10s are selling for $192.50 consistently. It's a $150 profit per card, 4 times your money. The 78% drop created the opportunity, and with over 2,600 PSA 10s already in the market, liquidity is strong when you're ready to sell. Card number 2 is where we start seeing serious multipliers. The Arceus V SWSH204 number 204. It's from the Arceus figure collection box, which I just missed out on about a month ago off of Pokemon Center. It's only $20 raw, $485 in a PSA 10. The PSA population, there's only 324 out of 1,087 submissions. It's a 29.8% gem rate. It's a tough card to grade. Here's the play. Low population means scarcity premium. Only 324 perfect copies exist. At $45 total investment, you're looking at $440 profit, almost 10 times your return, or 10 times return on investment. The low gem rate protects your upside because supply is naturally constrained. It is a 2022 Black Star promo, and the Arceus character always holds premium value in Pokemon TCG. At current prices, this is my second best risk-reward ratio in the entire list. The Mega Evolution Stamp Bulbasaur from the Enhanced Booster Box is one that I want to buy multiple copies of once it drops below $20. I'm hoping it gets to about $15 soon. Since it's so new, there are only 21 PSA 10s and there's 231 total submissions. That's a 9% gem rate right now. It's the hardest card to grade on the entire list. The illustration artwork is gorgeous. Everyone loves it. It connects with the Ivysaur and the Venusaur. And with only 21 perfect copies existing right now at $46 all in, you're targeting $375 sales for the PSA 10s. It's a $329 profit, and that's over 7 times your return on investment. The 9% gem rate means most submissions come back PSA 9 or lower. Like I said, I'm waiting for it to drop. I'm hoping it hits $15 to maximize my entry, but even at $21, the math does work beautifully. Okay, those of you that have seen some of my other videos, I'm on a huge Gengar kick ever since October, and I did the Halloween cards to buy. But Gengar is insanely valuable if you're able to get PSA 10s on a lot of its cards. This is the pre-release promo from the Lost Origin Build and Battle box. It's $22 raw. It's $405 in a PSA 10. There are 768 out of 2,060 submissions, a 37.3% gem rate, which is normally what we see in a lot of cards from the Sword and Shield era. It's consistently top tier for collector demand. If you're able to get a PSA 10 and you want to sell it, you know you're going to have no problem selling it. The pre-release stamp does add the exclusivity. I love the stamps on cards. And at 37%, it is grades better than the Arceus and the Bulbasaur, which means less risk grading. With a $47 total investment, it's a $358 profit. It's 7.6 times return on your investment. With the population under 800, it keeps this, it's scarce enough for strong pricing, but liquid enough that you can actually sell it when you're ready. This is a balanced play between upside and execution risk. Okay, here's the highest multiplier on the list. The Umbreon 129, the raw price is only $12. PSA 10s are selling at $475. We have 871 PSA 10s out of 4,892 submissions, just under 18% gem rate. It's down 50% from its yearly high of $24 raw back in October. It does come from the Sword and Shield Evolving Skies 3-pack blister, which is blistering in price. The blister packs are $174 market price. The supply is drying up. People probably aren't going to open the ones that they have unless if it's Deep Pocket Monster or Alex Ketchum, because they have enough money to blow on cards like this. At $37 after grading, you're looking at a $438 profit. That's 11.8 times your return on investment. The best multiplier I'm showing you today. 17.8% gem rate means grading is challenging, but not impossible. The 50% drop from 24 to 12 created this entry point. Umbreon always holds premium value, and with under 900 PSA 10s in existence, scarcity is on your side. And last weekend at the Front Row Card Show, I was targeting this one, and I was lucky enough to find one. Some of you guys have commented on my Prismatic Evolution Master Balls. The only Master Balls I saw were 2 Umbreons and 2 Eevees. I didn't see any other Master Ball. But this Umbreon, the one that I got, it is really clean, but I'm going to have to use a centering app, or even I've read where you can use Grok AI or any other AI and ask a certain command. I'll drop the actual command down in the comments that you can use to see if your centering is correct. And the persons that I saw it said that they've used it twice and they've gotten 2 PSA 10s on it. But anyway, this Umbreon, it is an awesome looking card. I'm trying to get in on the Evolving Skies, anything I can, especially at the $12 price point. You guys may have seen I'm all about the VMAXs. I picked up the Flareon VMAX this past weekend. That was from a video about a month ago that I'm targeting Evolving Skies and Prismatic Evolutions. But anyway, if you can find it and it's clean, I think it's worth it even just keeping it in your binder. And the grand finale is the Charizard VSTAR from the Sword and Shield Premium Collection box, where it comes with the other 2 Charizards. This one has exploded in value, so we have missed out on that. It is the other end of the Mewtwo VSTAR from the Trainer Gallery. Crown Zenith, if I'm correct. $53. It is the highest dollar play. It is worth $985 in a PSA 10 if you can get it, though. There are 8,739 PSA 10s, which sounds like a lot, but there's actually 45,636 submissions, giving a 19.1% gem rate. It is a huge population, but there is a reason why it works. It's Charizard. The character premium is real and permanent. You got Mewtwo on there. It's connected artwork of opposing views of the 2 cards. The 19% gem rate means it's actually harder to grade than the population suggests. All those submissions, 36,000 failed to gem. At $78 all in, you're targeting a $907 profit. It's almost 12 times return on investment. It's the highest absolute dollar return on the list. If you can afford 1 or 2 cards, this gives you the biggest payday per successful grade. The higher population actually helps liquidity. You can sell PSA 10s quickly at $985 because buyers trust that market depth. Okay, these are two cards that I'm buying right now, but I am definitely monitoring them. The Umbreon EX 176 is $89 for the pre-sale, and the Espeon EX is $75 pre-sale on TCG Player. They're both from the new Prismatic Evolutions Premium figure collection box, which the market price right now is $232. They are pre-sale prices. I do expect them to drop. Uh, Hopefully 25 to 40% once the boxes flood the market. In the next few weeks, people start ripping them, and these cards, more and more cards become available for sale. I'll cover them in a future video once we see actual sold comps and PSA populations start forming. For now, I'm just going to stay patient, but it is something that I wanted to get out there and for you to monitor as well if you're as big into the evolutions as me and my children are. Okay, so my top three based on risk reward. One would be Umbreon, the Sword and Shield 129 at $37 all in, and the potential for $438 profit. That 11.8% return on investment, and only 871 PSA 10s exist. Number two is the Arceus, the from the figure collection box. One, I love the card. It does feature other Pokemon in it also. $45 all in, $440 profit, 9.8 time return on investment, and only 324 PSA 10s exist. Now, this one I don't recall seeing one of these at the show, and there were 600 tables. Not all of them were Pokemon, but a lot of them were. And then my top one is the Charizard, $78 all in, potential for $900 plus profit. And you're looking at 11.6 times return on investment. It's your highest dollar value. If you're on a tight budget, start with the Umbreon. If you want the safest high multiplier play, go Arceus. If you want the biggest payday per card, then the Charizard VSTAR is your move. Next video, I'm looking at breaking down top 10 Pokemon cards under our budget. So $30, $20, maybe even $10 with PSA values that are over $500. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Drop a comment below. Which card are you buying first? Let's build this wealth together. I'll see you in the next one.